skipped my brother's wedding because I wasn't invited to the engagement party. My brother Jake and I used to be super close growing up. We shared a bunk bed until I was like 13. We'd sneak snacks after bedtime, the whole thing. But when he started dating his now wife Megan 2 years ago, everything changed. She's one of those people who thinks family should only include people she likes. And for whatever reason, she decided I wasn't worthy. It started small. Jake would cancel our weekly coffee hangouts because Megan needed him to run errands. Then I stopped getting invited to their dinner parties, even though all his other friends were there. When I asked Jake about it, he'd just shrug and say Megan was stressed about planning stuff and probably forgot to text me. The engagement thing was the final straw though. Jake proposed to Megan at some fancy restaurant downtown back in March. 2 weeks later, they threw this huge engagement party at Megan's parents' house. I'm talking like 60 people, catering, the whole deal. I found out about it through Instagram stories while I was sitting in my apartment eating leftover pizza. I called Jake immediately. He picked up on the fourth ring and I could hear party noise in the background. Hey, what's up? He said like nothing was wrong. Are you seriously at your engagement party right now? I asked. There was this long pause. Then he goes, oh shit, Megan was supposed to invite you. I thought she did. But here's the thing. I knew that was bullshit because my cousin Amy was there. And she told me later that Megan had specifically said I wasn't invited because I brought negative energy to events. Apparently I'd made some joke at Megan's birthday party about her being high maintenance and she never got over it. So Jake tried to backtrack and invite me to come over right then, but I told him to forget it. The damage was done. If I wasn't important enough to be included in celebrating his engagement, then clearly I wasn't really family to them anymore. Fast forward to October. The wedding invitations arrive in the mail. Beautiful cardstock, fancy lettering, the works. My name is right there on the envelope. Part of me wanted to just RSVP yes and pretend nothing happened, but every time I looked at that invitation, I got angry all over again. My mom called me 3 times trying to convince me to go. He's your brother, she kept saying. You'll regret this forever if you miss his wedding. But I couldn't do it. The engagement party thing proved that Megan controls who gets to be part of their life, and Jake just goes along with it. If I went to the wedding, I'd basically be saying that it was okay for them to treat me like I don't matter unless they need something from me. The wedding was last Saturday. I turned off my phone and went hiking instead. When I got home that night, I had 17 missed calls and about 30 text messages. Most were from family members calling me selfish and immature.